Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if it's not your first time here, thanks for coming back. So today I did a full face, well, just about a full face testing new makeup today. I used the Wicked Widow Beauty The Crow eyeshadow palette to create this look. I used the new Urban Decay All Nighter Hyaluronic Dewy Setting Spray. I used the NYX Buttermelt Blush today. I used one of the new What's Up Beauty Egyptian Queen lipsticks, among other things. And spoiler alert, I love how this look came out. I will link everything down below in the description box, including the things I use on camera, off camera. It's all down in the description box. And if you enjoyed this while you're watching it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Okay, I have a lot of stuff to try out today. We're gonna start with the eyes. I have the Wicked Widow Beauty The Crow palette. I did get this in PR. There is a whole collection, but I only got the palette in PR, so I will give you some information about this palette. It does launch on May 17th at 12 p.m. Eastern time. There are 8 mattes, 1 shimmer, 3 multi-chromes, and 4 duochromes. It says on their Instagram post $60 with code WICKED. I do have an affiliate code, which is Rachel. I'm not sure if the code will work on this release or if they're just using their code. I'm not sure. But this is in like celebration of the 30-year anniversary of the movie being released. There are other things in this collection as well. There is a brush set, there are lipsticks, and there is a highlighter duo. So those are all going to be available on May 17th. This palette looks absolutely beautiful. One of my shades did come broken, unfortunately, which is a shame. Up here, this really pretty red called Visions. I watched the movie for the very first time a few nights ago, and this is exactly what I would picture for a color story for the movie. Like how the movie was colored and all of that perfectly matches up. I did have some questions about comparing this to the Chucky palette from Glamlight, and I would say that they're similar, but definitely not dupes at all whatsoever. As you can see, the Wicked Widow Beauty one is much more true reds in there. The Chucky one has a lot more like purpley colors. This one is just straight up like true reds, grays, black. This is much darker as well. There's not a lot of contrast, whereas this has like a couple of lighter mattes, a couple of lighter shimmers. So that is kind of how I feel about that. And then of course, in terms of formula, I don't know yet because I haven't used the Wicked Widow Beauty, but we're about to use it now. I have already primed my eyes and I have a cup of freshly washed brushes. Is there anything better? No, there isn't. I'm gonna go in with this shade called Trivial Things, which is the lightest matte in the palette, and I'm gonna put this through my crease. Of course, you'll have to let me know if you are a fan of the movie. I know so many people are big fans of the movie. When I had mentioned this in my new makeup releases, so many people were talking about how excited they were about this. I think for me, like when it came out, I was a little too young for me to like appreciate it. It came out in 94 and I was born in 86. So I was only 7 or 8 years old when it came out. So it was a little not appropriate for my age group at the time, but I did enjoy watching it. Yeah, that shade shows up very well, really easily, really nicely. No complaints at all. I do want to incorporate this red here called Immortal, and I want to put this a little lower in the crease. Very pigmented. Okay, so where that red met that gray, almost turned a little purple because the gray has a little bit of a blue undertone. I quite like how it looks, actually. I think it looks really pretty. I do want to go into the matte black called Crow and just deepen up the outer corner a little bit. I'm gonna put the NYX glitter primer all over my lid. I do want to use that red. I feel like I want to use that red all over my lid. It's called Visions, and it looks like it's at least a duochrome, like red to almost an orange. Oh, that is beautiful. Wicked Widow Beauty shimmers are beautiful, like very impactful, gorgeous. So I am gonna go put a wing on because I definitely feel like a wing is necessary for this look, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. As you can see, I have lash primer on my lashes. This is not how I'm gonna leave it. But while the lash primer is doing its thing, I wanna put on this product that I got. This is from REM Beauty. It's the Full Night Sleep Energizing Under Eye Balm. Any kind of under eye treatment thingamajig, I'm here for it because I have extremely dark under eyes. They're in need of help at all times, and I like to keep them moisturized. The actual container is really cute. I think it's glass. It feels pretty heavy. And then on the inside, it looks like this. It has a very, 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 very light rosy scent. So I just want to pick this up on my finger and just tap it under my eyes. Almost like a silicone feeling. Interesting. A little bit goes a long way. What are the claims on this? Ooh, it does feel cooling now that it's on there. It's kind of weird. Full Night Sleep Energizing Under Eye Balm retails for $26. A botanical powered cooling balm that is clinically proven to hydrate and visibly brighten under eyes. It leaves skin looking smoother and more energized. I can definitely feel the cooling. Definitely feel the cooling. So I'm gonna leave that on there for a little while. I'm gonna put on some mascara. I'll be right back.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
So I just put the Blend Bunny mascara on. Now this isn't a brand new to me product, but I've only used it once and it is new to the market. It's the Urban Decay Face Bond Foundation. I believe I have used it one other time on camera. That was the only other time. Actually, that's a lie.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
I have used it twice. I did mix this with something else because the first time I used this, I didn't really love how it looked on my skin. I do have oily skin, although I will say the past few months, my skin has been leaning more normal to oily. And by the way, I know I smudged my mascara. I'm gonna get it a little bit later. But I did feel like this looked really dry on my skin. It looked pretty heavy. And I wore it on a day where I went to work. And when I go to work, I'm in customer service. I mean, I'm a dance teacher, but it's like customer service. So I'm constantly like, oh yeah, making a lot of facial expressions. And I felt like this went into my lines bad. But I'm gonna try it again. I did moisturize my face. Maybe I need a little bit more moisture this time. I'm actually gonna try the Milk Hydro Grip. I don't use this very often, but it's one of the only hydrating products that I have here. So maybe I'll try that. Maybe this will help the situation. Because usually I just put on a moisturizer and that's enough for me, but let me let this sit here for a minute. Okay, so let's try this. So this is in the shade Light Medium Cool Olive 13. I will say I won't say never, but I'm usually not a light medium. This definitely runs light because it's even too light for me right now, but that's okay. We're gonna just blend it on down the neck and we're gonna bronze like crazy. So I'm hoping with a little more of this moisturized base, it's gonna look a little better. It's 9:30 in the morning. I'm planning to wear this all day. We will see how it looks at the end of the day. I'll let you know. Yeah, this is way too light. Oh my gosh. Especially because it is, I was outside this weekend, so I didn't get a major tan, but definitely darker on my body than I am on my face. So just be aware that these run light. I would love to know if you've tried this foundation, what skin type you have and your experience, because I've heard mixed things. Actually, I've heard mostly good things from people. It just, I don't know, it looked a little heavy and a little dry on me at the end of the day. Even now, it's very matte. It's very, very matte. And I put on that Milk Hydro Grip underneath. So I'm gonna keep using it. I will put it into speed reviews in the future, but that's kind of my initial thought. Okay, so now the under eye balm has stopped being cooling. I'm going to put on some Sigma color corrector. I'm just gonna use under eye products that I always use that I know work for me, and let's see how they react. And then I'm gonna put the Joa Eye Serum Concealer. It's my favorite concealer of all time over that. And then I'm gonna set my under eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in Fair to Light. Again, these are products that I use all the time, so I know exactly how they're gonna wear on me so that if something doesn't look right, I know what it is. I feel like basically that under eye balm is almost like a primer for your under eyes because it felt very silicone-y, like a silicone primer. I'm also gonna set my T-zone here, more out of habit than anything else. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like it did anything extraordinary for my under eyes. It did feel nice. I'm gonna have to continue using it and let you know. I'm gonna use the Sigma Matte Bronzer in the shade Medium. This isn't new, but I feel like shade-wise, I need a little bit of something here. And as I put this on, I wanna share something really exciting with you guys. I have decided that I am going to do a channel membership. And something that I wanna do with that channel membership is something different than what most makeup YouTube channels do. I don't wanna do a monthly tutorial every month. I want to do a monthly vlog just because of a few reasons. The first reason is not to sound, this might sound kind of funny, but I actually have an exciting life. Like, I do a lot of things. I have a lot of variety in my life. I'm not someone who just sits at home every single day, all day. Like, I do a lot of things. I work several jobs, and I have my dancing life, and I have things that I do on the weekends with my husband, with friends. I feel like there's a lot of things going on in my life that I could vlog, and I want to share that with those of you that are interested. Now, I know not everybody's interested in that. Totally understand. I'm also not interested in watching every single person's vlogs out there. But I get a lot of questions about my dancing. It's probably the number one question, or like number one comments people say is like, we want to see you dancing, we want to see you dancing. And I don't feel like I want to post that just as a general video for a few reasons. The first reason is I don't want a vlog of my life to be out in the public for anybody to see, for safety reasons, for personal reasons. I want it to be reserved for those that actually like follow me and that will want it so much that they will actually invest some money in supporting me and my channel and will get that part of me that I don't want every single person out there in the world to see. And the other reason is, like I said, I feel like not everybody wants to see that, which is totally okay. I don't want a vlog of mine to pop up on your subscription feed if you don't want to see it. It's just another video that's like clogging up your feed. And then the other thing is I want a log of my life. Like, I want to be able to look back on my vlogs and have memories about what I've done and share that with you, of course, but also like have it for myself as well, like kind of a video diary. That's something that's really cool to me. I am gonna try one of the new NYX Buttermelt Blushes. I did buy one. This is in the shade Had Butter. It's a vivid orange. So this is one of the matte ones, and I love the checker print embossing. And it's a bright orange, which I love, and actually matches the eye look really nicely. I'm so excited. I did swatch this, and it swatched very pigmented, so I'm gonna go in very lightly. I did get this on Ulta, and it retails for $10, and I ordered it online at Ulta, and it did not come broken. I could hardly believe it. So I'm gonna pick this up on a Sigma F40 and just lightly place this on my cheeks. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, very pigmented. That's pretty. So I put on just like a light layer, and I really like that pigmentation. Of course, you could easily build this up, I'm sure. So that's nice for different, like stretching over different skin tones. Okay. Before I go on, I want to give my face a little spritz. I did buy the new Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Spray, the like hydrating one. Again, I think maybe that's going to help out this foundation situation. It looks like this, and supposedly it has a watermelon scent. I love the original. I use it all the time when I compete dancing. So let's try this. Well, I'm gonna do a test spray away from me. Okay, good. Ooh, very watermelon-y. Ooh, that smells so good. The spray's kind of wonky. You love my Hello Kitty fan? How cute is that? One of my friends got it for me for like my birthday or Christmas or something. Love it. That smells very pleasant. It smells very pleasant. I love that. So this is claiming to have hyaluronic acid, watermelon fruit extract, but also have all day wear. Yeah, and on Ulta's website, it's called the Dewy Setting Spray. It retails for $36. It hydrates skin and has a fresh scent. So, okay, love that. So for highlighter, I'm going to use one of the Clionadh Cosmetics highlighters. I'm so excited to try these. So these were something that I received in PR when I went to Creators and Friends. We did a whole awesome workshop with Clionadh. We were able to create our own nail polishes, and they also showed that they are releasing new highlighters. They're called the Fruitlighters, and they're fruit themed. I have 3 of them here. I have Sour, which is a green, Tart, which is a purple, and I have Quench, which is like a pink. I think I'm going to use Quench on my cheeks today. These look so beautiful, so beautiful. So let me grab this highlighter brush. Let me pick it up. Ooh, pretty. Gorgeous. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Very, very fine sparkle in there. Not like chunky glitter, but definitely not a straight up smooth highlighter either. And you can definitely see the pink reflect in there. Beautiful. While I do my lower lash line, let me continue talking about what I was talking about. So I'm just gonna go in first. Oh, that's right. I wanna do like a double wing. So I'm gonna do a double wing situation. Can I do this and talk at the same time? I don't know, we'll see. I have the BK Beauty 208 itty bitty bitty angled brush into the shade Crow, the black. And I'm just gonna start to draw that. So for the vlogs, yeah. So I definitely plan on bringing you with me when I go to competitions. I don't know how much of like my lessons I'll do because I don't know how comfortable my students are being on the internet. Let's be real. But I would love to take you to competition with me and on my like little weekend adventures that I go on. And another thing that I do, if you follow me on Instagram, is I read a lot of books. So I definitely want to add like some book reviews, some book content. That is something else. Like if I had more hours in my week, which I don't, clearly, I don't even have enough hours to get down what I need to get done. I would love to have a book channel, like be on BookTube. That is another, like have this and a book channel, but it's not possible for me right now. But I will definitely add like reviews of the books that I'm reading, give you some of that. So, I mean, I have a lot of things going on and you could get a glimpse into my life if that's something you're interested in. Of course, it's not going to change anything these are not even, but we're just going to keep moving. It's not going to change anything about what I post here on my regular, like for regular content, but it's just like an added bonus if you want to support my channel and you want that vlog. And eventually I hope to do even more things, like add more tiers. Maybe I'll start doing like live streams. I don't know how to do any of that, so I don't want to promise that right now until I figure it out. But I would love to be able to at least do a monthly vlog. That is my plan. And if you're just here for the makeup, I 100% understand. I'm not asking you to do it if you don't want it. And that's exactly why I'm adding it as an extra, because I don't want to upload it just as a normal video, if that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna blend out that black. I'm actually gonna use the shade Believe right here, this like mid-tone gray, just to blend it out. But I'm very excited to be doing this monthly vlog. I feel like it's gonna be so fun. I don't have any pricing information yet, like how I'm gonna price it, but I have already started like my vlog for this month. So hopefully I'll have it together by the beginning of June. That is my goal. I do also have a dance competition at the beginning of June. So I'm also kind of trying to work on that and get everything I need to get done for that as well. So we'll see. That is my goal around the beginning of June. It will not be a lot of money. Trust me, I don't want to charge too much, but I also want to be able to devote my time to editing it, because that is going to take a long time. Eventually I would like to hire, like there is this guy that, my husband is a video production. He owns a video production company. He does a lot of social media videos for businesses. And one of the guys that edits for him is amazing. He is so funny the way he edits. And so I would love one day to hire him as my editor. But of course I need to be able to make some money before I can do that. But that is in the future for me. For my inner corner, I want to use the shade Shelly, which looks like an iridescent duochrome. Let me pick it up without spraying it first. Let's see what that looks like. It looks ultra smooth. Yeah, that's super pretty. It kind of doesn't go with this look, but that's okay. It is an iridescent duochrome that's like greenish blue. Very pretty. I'm gonna use a white for the waterline. This is ColourPop's Exit. And then I want to add a little accent between the two wings with one of these ColourPop Jelly Mutt shadows. I want the silver one. Yes, the silver one here. This one is in the shade Foiled Plans. I did receive all of the Jelly Mutt shadows in PR, and they retail for $9 each. So beautiful. It came with the Precious Metals palette. So I am just gonna take this tiny little brush from Unearthly and coat it with the Jelly Mutt. And then I want to just draw in between where I put those wings. I'm sorry if you're not gonna be able to see this. I have to get so close to my mirror. It's a little chunky. There we go, not bad. Nice, not too bad. All right, I am back with Magically Painted On Brows. Let's go to the lips. So What's Up Beauty sent me their new Egyptian Queen collection, and I totally meant to use the eyeliners. Totally forgot. So they did come out with eyeliners as well as lipsticks. I actually have the info card here. So the lipsticks are $23 each, which is incredibly affordable for how absolutely beautiful these lipsticks are. They are magnetic and the packaging is very luxurious, and the embossings on the lipsticks are stunning. Now I did do a lip swatch video using these lipsticks, so my embossing, especially on the top, is gone, unfortunately, but it did hurt me a little bit. Like, it hurt my soul to do it. But there are 3 different shades. They are matte lipsticks, totally matte, but they don't tug on the lips. And the packaging, like I said, is beautiful. So it says, this is a collection inspired by an ancient Egyptian culture known to be one of the first to wear makeup and boldly combine geometric looks with colors derived from coal, malachite, azurite, red ochre, clay, and more. Find your own inspiration from Ra or Anubis and transform to become the Egyptian queen. So like I said, it is $23 for the lipsticks. And then they came out with 2 liquid liners, one of which is a black and one of which is a multi-chrome. The black liquid liner retails for $21. The multi-chrome one retails for $25. Same beautiful packaging, very luxurious aluminum packaging. And they are these like dippy types of felt tip liners. So I've only swatched them. I haven't actually used them on my eyes. I will use them in a future video at some point. I totally meant to use the black one today, but it slipped my mind. So for my lipstick today, I want to use the shade Eye of Ra, which is the lightest one. I am gonna line my lips with the Joa Beauty Auto Lip Liner in the shade Nude, which is like a warm nude. And then I'll use Eye of Ra. It's like a peachy pink. That's really pretty. And for my eyes, I am gonna pop on one of these half lashes from Bright Lashes. I did get the style Flutter. Yeah, I got the style Flutter when I went to Creators and Friends, and these are absolutely beautiful half lashes. And on me, they're more like 3/4 lashes, and they're so beautiful, very easy to put on. So I'm gonna pick one of these styles and put them on and come back to show you the final look. All right, and this is the finished look. What do you think? I think it came out really pretty, really pretty. I did end up using the style Flutter, which is the original ones that I got on the trip, and I ended up buying a whole bunch more. These ones are ones I purchased myself. The ones I'm wearing, I got in PR. So yeah, let me know what you think. So as for the membership, I'm also really excited to create like a community. I am part of another YouTuber's membership, and I really love going on her lives because I feel like, I don't know, it's like a community, and that's something else in the future that I want to create. Like, I just love that thought. So let me know what you think about that idea. Let me know if you would be interested, or if you're not interested, let me know as well. Because like if there's an overwhelming not interested response, then I probably won't do it. But let me know your thoughts on it. I would love to know. So let me just give you my first impressions on these products. Of course, I have to continue using them, and I will link them all down below. So the Crow palette, so far, all the shades that I use, I really enjoy. I have not swatched this yet, but I'm sure the swatches are going to show how beautiful these shimmers are. I have a feeling just by looking at them They look stunning, and every shade that I used on my eyes today, I had no issues with, so that's exciting. The foundation, I will have to let you know, I went into my bathroom to curl my hair, and I've mentioned this before, I only have 1 light bulb out of 4 that's working in there. Still haven't replaced the bulbs, but all that to say it's much lower lighting, and foundation looks a little heavy. It does look a little heavy on me. This eyeshadow, like the shimmer shadow on my lid, looks so pretty in low lighting, that little twinkliness. So I will continue figuring that out. But I will say I do feel like the setting spray has helped a little bit. It doesn't look as matte, but it doesn't look greasy. I don't feel like I just put oil all over my face. It gives a little bit of moisture. Yeah, it looks a little bit just glowier than it would otherwise. So that's exciting. I'm excited to have this. The blush worked out great. I love the color. The highlighter looks beautiful. The lipstick looks beautiful. But again, it is a true matte lipstick. Be aware of that. The Jelly Mutt shadow, adding that little detail is really fun. I'm definitely looking forward to putting one of those all over my lid. I'm curious how that's going to look and feel, but yeah. Let me know your thoughts on any of the products I used today. Did you pick any of them up? Are you planning on picking up the Crow collection? Let me know, because I'd love hearing from you. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot when you do that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you leave. I do upload videos weekly, and I'd love to see you back on my channel again. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.